All right, this is Ace here. Week 16 NFL football picks. That week 15, forget about it. She no good, but that's okay. We make nice this week. All right, we're gonna run down the games. We're gonna give you stay away, picks, and best bets. All right. We'll go from the top to the bottom. Jets, Browns. Stay away from the game. The tide is leaning towards the Browns. If you look at it that way, you can throw a little jet action in, but not a game for me. Lions, Giants, terrible game. 9 points. Lions coming off a terrible loss. Probably should have won that game. Giants get shut out. I personally wouldn't put any interest in a team that just got shut out, and I also wouldn't lay 9 with Lions. Dead game. Skip that. Dolphins, Bills. You got Dolphins coming off a big win against New England. Big emotional win. Bills at home. Dolphins catch a break. It will be warm. We're going Bills. Okay? That's a pick, not a best bet. Panthers, Saints. Little obvious. We're going to go Panthers on this as a pick. Saints suck on the road, but now the whole world knows it. They did dominate 2 weeks ago. I like that angle going with Panthers. So we're going Panthers as a pick in this game. Okay? Here's the first of our best bets. Redskins. Cowboys blow huge lead. Probably the biggest in franchise history last week. And Romo, Cowboys coming back after that game. You know, get the you know what out of here with these Cowboys. Skins, better team without RG3. Take the Skins. Take the points, but they win this game. You can go money line that also. All right. Rams, Bucks, pass. Okay, dead game. Eagles, Bears. I'm not a Cutler believer. Still not. I know he beat me last week. That was a Browns team. Eagles coming off a loss. This is a pick. Eagles. Chiefs, Colts. To me, two teams going nowhere in the playoffs. Don't like either one. Colts are limping in, even after a big win last week, but that was a bullshit team. And Chiefs, big win over Raiders. Yeah, because they gave you 7 turnovers. That's why it was a big win. So forget about these Chiefs. Bengals, Vikings is our next best bet. Vikings, take the points. Okay, Collar getting a little tight on these Bengals. Baltimore's right up their ass. Okay, gonna put a little pressure on them. I'll talk about that game later on. All right, take the points. Don't be surprised if Vikings take this game outright. Okay. Broncos, Texans, little points on the road. Forget about it. The whole country's going to go with Broncos. They probably do cover. We don't like the game. Skip it. Titans, Jags. I'm not going to put this. I'm going to put this as a pass, but I'm going to give you a little something towards this, only because Jaguars are tough at home. The tide is going to Jaguars. Little believers. This is when they bail out. I think I got 1 win at home. Titans coming off a loss. 5.5. I like laying that, but we're going to skip. Take it for what it is. Seahawks, Cards. I like my Cards. I really thought they had a chance at playoffs, but this NFC, the NFC is just tough division. Tough. It's going to be tough. They can't win in Seattle. They cover or not, it's not going to matter to them. They need to win the game. Seattle's tough at home. What are you going to do? This is a big, obvious Seattle game too. But if I had to, I'd take the points. But don't put any interest against Seattle. That's a tough team to go against. All right. Raiders, Chargers, same thing. Big win and Broncos. We're going Raiders as a pick in this game. Okay, take the points. 7 turnovers. You killed me last week, but it's all right. We'll come back with you again because the system is you stay with it. All right, Packers, Steelers. Don't know what's going to happen with this game. Quarterback Rodgers. We see. Hope he's back. I like the way they're pushing these Packers. They could squeeze into the playoffs, but we'll see what happens. Ravens, Patriots, best bet, Ravens. Pats are going to limp into the playoffs. I know Brady, blah, blah, blah. I understand. I get it. And it's a tough guy to go against. But it's time for me to jump on this Ravens bandwagon. This team's got a little magic last couple weeks, and I don't see it stopping. All right, you got to lay the points in that game. All right, Niners, Falcons, 13 points, whatever you want to do there. That's a pass. Okay, so we got picks. Bills, Panthers, Eagles, Raiders. Okay, best bets, Skins, Vikings, Ravens. Okay, those are the picks for the week. I want to look at the divisions with you for a little bit, just how we see things turning out going into the playoffs. Okay, so the AFC East. Okay, Dolphins, they go down this week. This is a disappointment to the Dolphin fans. 8-6. We got playoff contention, and all of a sudden, that's it. They get your hopes up, and then they fall down. All right. The Colts got it locked up. That division's nothing. Cincinnati, Baltimore, like we told you, tightening up a little bit. Actually, big game. Big game next week. Baltimore's coming into Cincy, so you might have Cincy overlooking the Vikings. That's another strong angle with the Vikings this week, too. So that may tighten up. If both our best bets are on there, Baltimore will be playing for the division next week, and Cincy could be out. Denver, KC, they both locked it up. San Diego's got a shot. We don't like them this week. They'll probably win and make a run at it, and then they could have a shot because we expect Miami to fall. Dallas, Philly, big game next week. Won't mean anything because we like Dallas to go down, and Philly locks up the division this week. Carolina and New Orleans. Carolina would be a big win this week, and New Orleans would fall into a playoff spot. And the farther they fall down, the more they got to play on the road. That's big. Big going into it. Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit. A lot of action in this division. A lot. So if things go the way we see it, let's say Green Bay does pull off a win with or without the quarterback, Detroit will win, even though we don't like them. And we expect Chicago to fall, and they'll be all locked up going into the final week. And you got Green Bay at Chicago, great game next week. And you got Detroit at Minnesota. So Detroit could wind up choking right out of this whole playoff situation at the beginning control this week. Seattle, San Fran, Arizona. Again, Cards, I like them. Nice run. But if they don't pull off a miracle in Seattle, Niners locked that up with that bullshit game they got on Monday. And that's it, folks. This is Ace, Week 16. Best of luck. Bet with your head and not over it. We're out.